All right, now to get us more updates in terms of what is happening in Kabul at this point of time, we're joined in by our correspondent, Anas Malik, who's in fact joining us live on this broadcast. Now, good morning to you, Anas. Bring us up to speed with what is unfolding in Kabul at this point of time. We're given to understand that a lot of the Kabul city is in darkness. Has power been restored at this point of time?
Well, yes, Saleh, last night there was an explosion in the Murad Beg area at a major power facility that had carried the 220 kVA kilowatt line into Kabul and that distributed electricity and elsewhere of the country as well. And as a result of that explosion, that line or that supply was cut off, making Kabul or a major chunk of Kabul electricity less, plunging the city into darkness. Even now, I can hear that that generators are being run. Electricity is still not back, completely not back as yet. The Breshna Power Company, the company that controls the national grid, it said that it is working on the restoration of the power supply. It's still not immediately clear what caused this explosion. Was it foul play? Was it technical? But whatever that was, it did certainly plunge the country's capital and associated provinces, the province of Kapisa, the province of Logar, and the province of the other provinces that are nearby. They were plunged into darkness, and a majority of the area in Kabul even now continues to remain without electricity. Saleh?
Now, at this point of time, looking at what is unfolding in Kabul, is this being looked at as a case of sabotage? What's happening, Anas?
Well, about 4 weeks back, there was another explosion that was a rocket attack at another major power station here in Kabul, and that was clearly a miscreant act, or if not an act of terror. The Taliban, we did not see any organization formally claiming it, but the Taliban did say that this was an act by miscreants, if not terrorists. As we speak, this act has not been claimed by anybody, neither have the Taliban put out statements, so it's all in that fog. What to call it? Was it a technical explosion? And the cause is still being determined as we speak. But regardless of what the cause is, the bottom line is that the city of Kabul is currently rendered without electricity. A major chunk of the city of Kabul is currently rendered without electricity. Now, there are two issues as well that go hand in hand. One is the issue of this electric supply, and the second, it is directly interlinked with the economic condition, because Afghanistan currently does not have the resources, the capacity to pay its neighbor Uzbekistan for the power supply that it gets. It is heavily reliant on Uzbekistan for power supply. It comes in from that Heratan border towards the north, and from north the lines come into the capital city of Kabul. So that being said is the other issue which needs to be addressed, and which the Taliban currently do not have any plan for that, to address the other issue, that is the economic crisis that is directly to be dealt with, the electricity crisis that can lead to the electricity crisis, for the fact that there is non-payment at the end of the Afghan government or the Afghan administration to the Uzbek power company that supplies them electricity. Saleh?
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed, Anas Malik, for joining us and getting us all those updates then. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.